Not gonna lie, bro. If your back is looking like this at this age, bro, you're doing a disservice to yourself. Your back should not be looking like that. And we all know people whose backs look like this. You know what I'm saying? Have that curvature spine and stuff. Out here looking like a hunchback and stuff. Yeah, man. If your back is looking like that, sorry to say, you're cooked.
Yeah, did she know I'm the one I go mental? How we running it, she need a medal. Niggas been my phone, I couldn't get you.
The types of people on summer breaks. Video by Cheats. So let's see what this video is. Types of people on summer break. Yeah, man. You know, summer break is a time of opportunity. You know, it's a time to like where you decide what you make of it. Some people decide they want to work, make some money. Nothing wrong with that. It's pretty smart. Other people decide, they want to invest in themselves, gain new skills, you know, broaden their horizons, gain knowledge. There's nothing wrong with that either. Other people use it as a time to relax. There's nothing wrong with that either. You know what I'm saying? Rest is important. Some people use it as a time to goof off. That's probably what you don't want to do. That's what you don't want to do. But let's see what types of people he's going to talk about. Let's see.
Summer break is when everyone collectively loses their minds. No more homework, no more structure, just 3 months of either becoming your best self or completely rotting. So let's go over the types of people on summer break. Meet Ethan. Ethan hasn't touched grass since finals week. He's been in the same chair for so long his spine...
Yo, not gonna lie, bro. If your back is looking like this at this age, bro, you're doing a disservice to yourself. Your back should not be looking like that. And we all know people whose backs look like this. You know what I'm saying? Have that curvature spine and stuff. Out here looking like a hunchback and stuff. Yeah, man. If your back is looking like that, sorry to say, you're cooked, bro. That's if you purposely, and not at that age, bro. Because trust me, back pain is something you do not want. You know what I'm saying? You have to prioritize taking care of your back, making sure that your core strength is good. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that your back muscles are good. Yeah. Yeah, man.
looks like a cursive L. He eats dinner at midnight, sleeps at 4 a.m., and his only exposure to sunlight is when he opens the fridge and the light hits him like a flashbang. He is chronically online, not just addicted, he lives online. You ask him how summer's going and he starts reciting a Reddit thread. He's not even talking in real sentences anymore, just broken meme references and streamer slang. You'll say, yo, you good? And he'll respond with ratio plus fell off plus source question mark. Like, sir, this is real life, there is no source. His screen time is 13 hours and that's just on his phone. He's got 3 monitors, one for Twitch, one for Discord, and one that's just for watching full YouTube documentaries about situations that don't affect him at all. You try to hang out and he hits you with, sorry bro, drama's unfolding in the VTuber community.
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can do whatever you
affect him at all. You try to hang out and he hits you with, sorry bro, drama's unfolding in the VTuber community. What do you mean drama's unfolding? Go outside. He's in 14 Discord servers and somehow an admin in 6. Every time you see him, he looks a little more pale, like he's mid-transformation into a ring camera ghoul. He hasn't worn real pants in weeks, just shorts with a grease stain from a Hot Pocket he dropped in June. And here's the wild part. He knows everything. He knows the current TikTok drama, Twitch bans, Twitter meltdowns, and somehow even what's going on in British reality TV. He'll be like, bro, what's the weather today? He'll be like, I don't know about that, but I can tell you why this 17-year-old YouTuber is getting canceled for saying bruh in 2019. By the time school starts again, this kid will need to be reintroduced to society like a feral animal. You gotta just toss this kid outside with a Capri Sun and pray for the best. Next up, we got the camp kid. Every summer, this kid vanishes, like straight up disappears off the grid. No phone, no texts, no socials. You ask where they went and they say, oh, just this little camp out in the woods near some lake.
That used to be me. I wouldn't go camping. I'm black. I don't do that stuff. But I would go off the grid. I'm not texting you. You know, I'm not keeping up with anything. You know what I'm saying? You're probably not going to see me the whole summer. That used to be me.
In a state you never heard of. They say it like they just joined a secret society or a cult. And when they come back, they've changed. They've got a tan, a necklace made of pine cones, and a new personality. They're using
I guess that's not the same thing, though. I guess that's not the same thing, going off the grid. You know, I guess that's more of a deserter than a camper, because I definitely did not go camping. I was at the crib, trust me. I was at the crib. I ain't go nowhere. Just disconnected.
Words like cabin vibes and lake core. Like, bro, what does that even mean? They return home with 6 friendship bracelets, 2 new catchphrases, and a crush named Sage, who lives in Vermont and writes poetry about frogs. Suddenly they're journaling, saying things like, nature just speaks to me, and bringing up how they saw a deer and felt something shift spiritually. Every convo turns into a flashback. One time at camp, we made s'mores, then Elijah farted so loud a raccoon fell out of a tree. Cool story, but we're at Chipotle right now, can we not? They romanticize everything. Even the traumatic parts. Yeah, we had a tornado warning, 2 people got poison ivy, and 1 kid got bit by a raccoon with rabies. Best summer of my life. They'll wear their camp merch like it's a band tour shirt. Camp Arrowleaf 2023 Session C Cabin 12. Like that means anyone except the 4 people who almost drowned in a canoe together. And don't even think about insulting camp in front of them. They'll go full cult member. You just wouldn't understand. Camp changes people. Bro, you made a lanyard and ate reheated spaghetti in the woods. By the time school starts, they've convinced themselves that Camp You is their real self, meanwhile normal you is just some NPC waiting for June to come back around. Next up, we got the family vacation prisoner. This kid gets trapped in a family vacation every single summer. One day they're chilling, the next their mom's like, we're going on a family road trip, it'll be fun. And boom, they're in a car for 12 days straight. No Wi-Fi, no alone time, just long car rides, gas station bathrooms, and a baby cousin who screams every 10 minutes. The AC's broken, and everyone's arguing about directions. They're eating fast food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Every stop is worse than the last. Some weird statue, a museum no one cares about, or a scenic...
That sounds like torture, bro. This sounds like torture. The camping sounded like torture, but this sounds worse. I'm not gonna lie.
View that looks like a pile of rocks. Their parents are taking selfies while the kids are dying inside. And at night, 1 hotel room for the whole family. They have to sleep next to their cousin who kicks in his sleep and breathes like Darth Vader, and who also believes that 4 a.m. is the perfect time to start singing Baby Shark. It smells like feet and sunscreen, and there's never enough pillows. Then comes the most humiliating part, old-timey photo day. They'll dress you up like an old cowboy, make you hold a fake shotgun, and pose with your family like it's the 1800s. That photo will be framed in your house until you die. By the time they get back, they're sunburned, tired, and permanently annoyed. You ask how their summer went, and they just say, don't talk to me. Next up, we got the Instagram flexer. This is the kid who vanishes for 1 week and comes back acting like they just lived through the plot of The Wolf of Wall Street. They hit you with 36 Instagram stories in a row from Turks and Caicos. Every single one of them is standing in front of a palm tree doing the same pose.
We all know them people, bro. We all know them people. Nothing wrong with them. You feel me? Nothing wrong with that.
Peace sign, looking away, or that candid laugh while they check their phone. They rented a jet ski for 15 minutes and now they're posting captions like, God's timing, my timing, with like the greater than symbol facing God's timing. Or even worse, started from the bottom, now we here. Bro, you started from a gated community, your dad owns a car dealership, and your mom sells essential oils. What bottom? And the flexing doesn't stop after the trip ends. They'll recycle the same 3 photos all summer. Throwback Thursday, boom, beach pic. Feeling blessed, boom, a yacht photo from 2 months ago. New post drop, same exact photo, but now it's black and white with the caption, lost in the waves. Okay, yeah, you were near water once, congrats. They'll come back to school in the fall with a fake tan, 2 overpriced bracelets from a beachside gift shop, and a new personality based entirely on traveling. They start saying stuff like, the culture really changed me, even though they spent the entire trip taking mirror selfies in a hotel lobby and eating mozzarella sticks from room service. The worst part is they'll try to act like they didn't care. Like, yeah, it was whatever, just a little getaway. Meanwhile, they brought a ring light in their suitcase and made an unboxing video of their resort room. They also love acting like they paid for the whole thing themselves. No, bro, your mom booked it on Expedia and used points. You didn't grind for this. You packed Crocs and complained about the Wi-Fi. And by the end of the summer, they've posted so much, you're starting to think they live on vacation. But come September, back in math class, same hoodie, 3 days in a row, acting like none of that ever happened. Next up, we have the we should hang ghost. This is the person who hits you with that classic, yo, we gotta hang this summer for real. And you, being delusional and full of hope, go, bet. And that's the end of the story. No follow-up, no dates locked in, just two people pretending they're about to make memories, and then silently ghosting each other for 3 months. You'll randomly text, what days you free? They say, let me check, and then vanish like a magician. They've been checking their calendar since June. At this point, they must be using Google Maps to find free time.
Low key, that was me, man. It's like I said, bro. I just disappeared, bro. I just go ghost. You know what I'm saying? Nothing personal.
This entire friendship becomes a simulation of plans. You talk about ideas like, we should go to the beach, let's have a movie night, we gotta hit that spot downtown. None of it ever happens. It's just a long, slow motion lie you both agreed to participate in. You might even run into them in public and say, bro, we still gotta hang. Like it's not 80% their fault.
You got me.
Like they didn't just dodge your last 2 texts and leave you undelivered since July 9th. And what's even worse, you did the exact same thing to someone else. There's probably 3 other people waiting on you to hang. Everyone's stuck in this eternal loop of fake plans and broken dreams, like it's the social Groundhog Day. By the end of summer, you scroll up in the chat and realize your entire friendship was just a bunch of, yo, we gotta, with no follow through. But it's fine, because as soon as school starts again, they hit you with, yo, we didn't even hang this summer, that's crazy, and the cycle begins again. At the end of the day, summer break turns everyone into a different species. Some of us glow up, some of us rot, some of us go outside and touch grass, while others get so pale their skin reflects light like a car headlight. But hey, whether you spend it traveling, grinding, partying, or just laying in bed watching YouTube with chip crumbs in your hair, it's your summer, own the chaos. Now go panic finish your summer reading assignments and pretend like you didn't waste the whole thing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like if you liked, dislike if you disliked, and I'll see you guys all later. Peace.
Nah, man, that's for real. The summer's what you make it, man. And summer's coming up, so, you know, you decide the person you want to be. The choice is in your hands, for real. So, yeah, that's it, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys thought. You feel me? Let me know what type of person you guys are during the summer. That's it. Peace out.
Yeah, she know I'm the one I go mental. How we running this, she need a medal. Niggas been hit my phone, I couldn't get you.